Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate General Revolution War. Grandpa Games, episode 3 of our current playthrough. The other one, episode 2, cut off quite suddenly because I have a strong internet connection, but apparently YouTube jumped the stream. Don't know why. So here we are again. Josh, I see you're in chat already. How we doing? All right, so we just fought a battle around Fort Stevens. I'm not going to garrison it. We're actually falling our army back towards Hartford to reinforce our depleted regiments. And I'm kind of hoping that they send more troops out of Boston or Portsmouth to go retake Fort Stevens like they've done here at Middleburg. So I'm just hoping to drag their forces out. Why did we leave everybody behind? What happened there? Playing Game of Thrones on CK3? Alright. Into town. Everybody else get down here because we need to march back on Middleburg. Hopefully they send, like I said, go instead of Fort Stevens. And we'll just keep paring down their numbers at Boston by jumping back and forth between these fights. Hopefully dragging them down to a level where we can more easily fight them. No, I did not want you to loot. Damn it. We do have 3,500 men left in the force. I just want to get these regular regiments numbers back up. There were over 100 recruits here. We just sucked them up like they didn't exist. Everybody in Providence. 41 in Providence. 20 in Newport. I don't need to take their money right now. So we're going to send you over to Newport. Collect troops from there. And we'll send you to Providence. We have at New Haven. 0 recruits available in New Haven. Do they have men on the move to Providence or Leicester? There's somebody moving over there.
Keep moving.
And they sent them to Providence. Back up, back up, back up. Get over to Newport.
Push through.
That's fine. We'll just take down Providence again. How many men are we gaining weekly? Right from New Haven, 134. So troops are coming in from other parts of the state. You guys are jumping back up fairly quickly, too. 76. I want to keep building up my road network. that one up. I don't really care if the militia regiments are under strength. Getting... See an offer barter from the Cree. Offer 6 copper for 117 civilian muskets. Yeah, I'll give them the civilian muskets. I don't care. Phantom Trader. What do you got? Charleville 66. 131 for 3,000. I could use them. I am using Charlevilles now. And we lost our militia regiment that was garrisoning Burlington, so they are pushing down the Hudson Valley. Awesome. But I can't refocus on the Hudson Valley or Canada until after we have secured Boston. It's just that Boston's got to get taken. He's bringing him too many reinforcements in that way. Guys are reinforcing. It's taking me a minute to get all these guys reinforced. That's the problem. How's my fleet look? Let's put you guys in the Middleburg. Off of coast of Middleburg here. See what we can find. Nope. It's 500 a week. I can't spend that. Building up another road. That's building. What's with the no resources? I have resources. Stevens. I want to build anything in Leicester. And you know what? Everybody's building that I can. This group's almost back up to strength. It's going to take longer for this regiment. Unresolved tensions with France. Negotiations with France over an alliance stalled due to unresolved territorial and political tensions, preventing us from gaining another powerful ally. Okay. And they're reinforcing Providence. I actually like that. 133 new recruits just showed up in Newport, but we just sucked them up like they weren't there. Some of these guys from Hartford should be heading to Newport. I'm going to leave the warehouse alone for now, even though I need the money. All right, let's get everybody out of town. Salaries are costing us a lot of money. Actually, let me look at the market. What do I have that I can sell? Storage. Really nothing I can sell to earn extra money. I'm producing furs right now. I should be producing furs. I know I built some. Chief of Navy projects. Facilities. There we go. Virginia muskets, 24 days away. 8 days for intelligence network. Okay. Let's get over here. What's with you? What's going on here?
Regroup here. Charge forward. Flank them.
You guys are good. Move on, Providence. What's going on here? All right, let's find it out. Let's see what's going on. Sucking up new recruits like, oh, when he does the food and wine, yeah. Normally, Ultimate Admiral live stream is on Fridays, and I have reduced the week campaign to 1 day a week on Wednesdays. Because as you get later game into that, it takes longer and longer for me to make the videos. So I felt reducing it to 1 day a week would be easier for me. I have a weird setup here. Who's this? You guys aren't with. You guys still have civilian muskets? I thought I switched all the militia to better muskets. I know they're going to advance right at us again, so I'm just going to try and get set up to where I can catch them in the crossfire. Try and do as much damage as possible. Here they come. Batteries forward. Looks like both of their regiments, so militia starts sweeping up the flank here. And they are running already. Look at that. You gotta be kidding me. Catch that battery. See if we can wipe out them. You should have caught up to these guys already. Come on. I'll wipe out these 2 batteries at least for the next fight. All right, 38 more prisoners, 34. There we go. I think we'll end that there. Yeah, we lost 55 men. They lost 203 and 8 guns. And we captured 72. I'm not doing as much damage to these units as I would like, because we need to pare down their numbers around Boston. I got to take Boston before we turn our sights back on Canada. Got to happen. Move on up around Providence. There's 700 Middleburg. They move anybody out of Boston. Let's take a look. They retreated to Middleburg. That's even better. Still 4,600 men around Boston.
Push through.
Get the Spanish 55s. I gotta rearm you guys. Let's advance on Middleburg. Oh, why aren't you moving?
Keep moving. Flank them. Aim true.
Ransom exchange. 200 prisoners for 50 of what? Come on. Brown best 69s. No. 200 men for 50 muskets, not worth it. I mean, considering we just took 900 prisoners, we could release them, but I'd rather hang on to them. You know, we can just, if it's a bunch of Hessians, we can just send them to Pennsylvania to join their cousins and start farming out there. You know, like we did in real life. All right, I'm not letting these guys get away this time. We're advancing right into them. We gotta get them in a firefight that they're not gonna run from. advance into them. Our company's going to take care of that one. Good job, boys. Advance on that artillery. Re-jump that company. Push in. Get in close and give them a lead breakfast. Ready to intercept them. Whole company just surrendered. Nice. There goes another company. There they go. You guys should surrender to us or running right into my men. A good bit of prisoners right here. Did not give them the opportunity to run this time. A group of prisoners? You guys gonna surrender to me? He's gonna let us shoot you down. There we go. They might have just disintegrated. There we go. That's what I want to see. We lost 170 men. They lost 622 Ford guns, and we captured another 445. That was nice. We didn't even give them the opportunity to run off. Yeah, engaging the British at range is just not working for us. Closing in and getting in their faces seems to work the best. We didn't wipe the regiments out, but we pared their numbers down pretty good. We'll retake Middleburg and wait for them to send some more troops for us to capture. How's Hudson Valley looking? Ticonderoga might revolt on us. Supplies. Yeah, because those two regiments, what remained of them got away. There's now 5,200 men in Boston, but that's a lot less than they had earlier. Alright, pull back to Hartford. We're going to leave Middleburg undefended. Hopefully they send more troops out to retake it. Hey, A-Cup. Saw you're streaming, but I was getting set up for a second stream here, so you get to join you. Or maybe the AI's smartening up. They haven't sent anybody to retake Fort Stevens yet. Formal enlistment. Faced with a shortage of manpower and a pressing need for additional troops, Continental Congress makes the controversial decision to allow enslaved individuals to enlist in the Continental Army. Enslaved individuals who choose to enlist are promised freedom for their service and are integrated into existing regiments. So we can sabotage it. Listing enslaved individual soldiers will provide Continental Army with a larger pool of potential recruits. There will be sabotage. Enlisting enslaved individual soldiers will exacerbate existing social and racial tensions within society. We're already having loyalty issues. A little rum and coke cooldown, nice. You know what? I'm going to take that and see how badly that affects me. I could use the additional recruits. Because there are 4,000 enslaved people at Hartford. I can definitely use them in my forces. Should make a supply party. Do I have wagons? That's something I don't have.
Regroup here.
Not enough ammunition, not enough provisions. Really? Any at New Haven, there is. Not much. Plus at New Haven, and then there is there. What about Hatfield? Really? Nothing at Newport. I need the money, but I need to rebuild loyalty also.
Hold the line.
Way this UI works, it's a pain in the ass. Alright, which one of you guys did not have good weapons? You don't. Albany Militia. What do I got for you? Give you Charvilles. Charlie 66 for the Charvilles. And they already moved somebody in the Middleburg, one regiment. Undermining Patriot morale. British agents spread rumors of propaganda intended to create doubt and dissension among American ranks, emphasize the challenges and sacrifices of the war, attempting to erode the morale of revolutionary soldiers. Increase funding for the intelligence department to reduce probability of British sabotage missions being successful. All right. Protect Providence. In the heart of the American Revolution, Providence stands as a bastion of patriot resistance. As a valiant defender, your mission is to fortify the town against an imminent British Empire attack, strategize defenses, rally local militias, and outmaneuver the approaching enemy forces to ensure flames of liberty continue to burn bright in the face of diversity. So I got to protect Providence for 66 days because I have nobody there. These are probably marching men on Providence, so who's full? I could send them there immediately. Along with Arnold.
Advance quickly.
My headquarters. Alright, Chief of Intelligence got a project. %5 reporting plus % unit ammunition. I'll take that. Like sending a small, sending mercenaries looks like to take Leicester. Not enough muskets. What are you guys armed with? You guys have Charlevilles. I've used up all my Charlevilles. I got 438 in storage. How do we not? Oh no, that's Spanish. Charlevilles, I got 1 in storage. Okay. How much is this going to cost me? Too much money. Buy another 50 of these. You know what? I'm producing the American muskets now. How many of those do I have? I don't have to buy these anymore. They're not as good. I do have 1,300 in storage. Definitely got to start switching those weapons over. Disruption of supply lines. Privateers successfully captured a British vessel laden with supplies, and they gave us 3 cigars. Okay. You can sell those immediately. You can use that money. I want to auto sell the rum. Provisions are running out of, but it is winter. I can't believe I don't have any furs. I should be producing furs. You're up to strength. Over to Providence. $1,000 per week in 1 rum. I don't have that. Yeah, marching these guys around in winter doesn't trade us. You're up to strength. Tell you guys, you're only short by like 5 men, so you don't need to take anybody else out of there. Strength, you're up to strength. We just gotta wait for this 1-line regiment to come up to strength again. Send out the supply wagon. I mean, we have these roads and they cut cross country. It doesn't make sense. Can I draw you a route? Apparently not. You guys are almost up to strength. 1,500 men at Middleburg. They're down to 4,000 at Boston. Though I know if I go for Boston, they're going to scrum everybody in. Where's my flotilla? Let's see if we can't raid their supplies. Oh, we captured another British ship, the USS Coquette. Where is that? What are you? Another 18 gunner. Nice. You guys come back here to port. And we'll switch out one of the 12s for the 18. Get into town. We're back up to strength, all right? Not enough money. That's fine. Let's go.
Push through.
I wonder how much money I would make if I sold off one of the 12-gun sloops.
Keep moving.
How many men can Providence hold? Well, we got way more men in Providence than we can actually hold here. Everybody out. Guys. Return to port already. I got 5,000 men. Do I make a move on Boston and risk the scrum? Now, let's see if we can capture a lot more of these guys again.
Regroup here. Press the attack. Flank them. Aim true. Flank them.
All right. 2 regiments plus a regiment of mercenaries. Let's see how many of them can take prisoners. Throw down in the wintertime, let them have it, yeah. Like, I really should. It's winter. My troops shouldn't be on the move. But we got to pare down their numbers around Boston. We got to take Boston. It's been way too long. Once again, we're going to push in as hard as we can and not let them run. Cray, where are you? Robeson, you're right there. Behind McCrae. Bias. This flank. This gun's right here. McCrae minus your artillery. They've got the hill advantage again. That's a problem. We need to push it in and push in hard. Make sure they don't run. I don't think my tactic's going to work as well this time because they are on the hill and we're going up it. My officers are just wounded. There we go. That's what I want to see. The hill boys, go get them. Took a lot of casualties, but I think it'd be worth it. I don't think we wiped any of the regiments out, but we did a lot of damage to them. Oh, you're not getting away with those mortars. I want those mortars. That is a pile of bodies. And we just captured them too. Nice. Yeah, 571 casualties. There are 875 plus another 303 captured and 8 of their guns taken. Took a lot of casualties in that. Iroquois diplomatic efforts. We attempt to negotiate the Iroquois to secure neutrality support. Unfortunately, we did not reach progress. Seems tension between us grows. Don't start a war with the Indians, please. Oops, somebody just surrendered to us. Retake Middleburg. Looks like the supply wagons pick up the dropped materials faster than my regiments do. That's interesting. That's good to know. Down to 3,900 men now. Definitely can't push on Boston with that. Let's fall back towards Providence. See if they send any more suckers to come take Middleburg. let them go. I need the money, but I need the support too. I'm wondering if I should push north and retake Fort Lovell. I do have to protect Providence for 66 days. The T yearns for the harbor. Got recruits at Hartford again. Yeah, Robinson, you're gonna go back and get men. Robinson always seems to take a ton of casualties. I got 9 men there. Everybody else is basically at full strength except for some. Yep. It's 2 of my line regiments are low on numbers too. What's that, Leicester? 34-minute Leicester. Paul. Go collect those men up. Ray. Need a Newport. Is there anybody in Providence? There's 112 in Providence. McRae, go into Providence. It tastes like salty tea. That doesn't sound pleasant at all. .500 at Boston. I wonder what's at Salem.
Push through. Victory or death.
680 at Salem. Go up to Fort Lovell. I could send all my regulars to take Fort Lovell and defend Providence with Washington and the militia. .680 level. There's 1 regiment there, so no, we can send all the militia to take Lovell. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Advance quickly.
So let's break off Dayton into Newport. I could send these 4 militia regiments.
Regroup
All
here.
right, my avatar is going to stay here with the supply wagon. I'm going to send Arnold up, take Fort Lovell.
The line.
We'll let the militia freeze their ass off. Supplies, artillery. What do I have? I'm not using Galloper guns. So let's sell those. 6-pounders I'm using. 4-pounders kind of may end up using. Ooh, we've captured some 12-pounders. We've only captured 5 8-inch mortars. That sucks. Shit, so what do we have in storage? I have 1 unrated cutter in storage. Sell that for another 1,400. And I now have 5 ships in this fleet. Publication of revolutionary pamphlets. Revolutionary leaders and writers continue to publish pamphlets and articles that promote the cause of independence and rally public support. Fort Stevens gains +5 loyalty. Good. Alright. Let's see about putting these guys off of Boston and getting some raiding done. I got some money again. Stevens, I'm not going to build a road there. Field, I raise that to level 3. New York's building. Providence is building that. So let's queue up a road for Providence. Get that up to level 3.
Keep moving. Hold the line.
And let's see if we can't capture Fort Lovell. I want to see if I can grab this entire regiment. Actually, I don't know if I can do this with the 4 militia regiments, but I'm going to try. Everybody's exhausted because we just showed up here.
Keep moving.
We got to get the full surround in order to make this work.
Push through.
They're sending troops out to fight us. Why? Hit them. It's probably the one unit that couldn't fit into the walls. Just push up on them. Get rid of them. I'll keep coming up this way. I do want these guys to be visible. I want the AI to know it's surrounded. Sorry, I didn't firepower there. There they go. It's just not enough companies in the militia regiments, I think, is the biggest issue. What you got? The Charville should be doing better than you are. With the skirmishers, they don't want to go away. The skirmishers are starting to get really annoying. Alright, let's start closing it in. I think this attack's going to fail because they've had so many casualties already. We do have a big numbers advantage, but they are defending behind the walls, so we're about to hit this artillery in the flank. Everybody's exhausted, so I can't exactly charge them in either. Run these boys down, please. Get them. Exhausted, so whoever can charge in, charge in. There we go, we're in the fort. Taking a lot of friendly fire. That is not good. Arnold, where are you? Get up here.
Victory or death.
And they are running. Hopefully less to cap. So we got nobody up here to capture these guys with. So it's like the one company's going to get away. So we're not going to wipe the regiment. That sucks. Let's these guys reform. Reform and fire at them, please. There we go. I think that's everybody. Regiment wiped. A lot of casualties, but we went in with militia. Had to expect it. Yeah, I lost 504 men in the assault, but we are attacking a defended position. They lost 406 men, 4 guns, and we captured 274. So that regiment is wiped. So we're slowly starting to pare down all those reinforcements they sent in over the fall. All right. Capture the fort, please. Boys at Leicester, come down to Providence. Are you still reinforcing? Never mind. Hartford, you're good to go. About to get some men, so I'll just leave you for a second. All right, Fort Stevens, Fort Level retaken. There's 27 recruits in there, so put one of them in there. Grab up those guys.
Keep moving.
While we're in here, we're going to slowly start shifting these guys over to U.S. muskets. And save the good stuff for my line units. How many do I have left? Oh, you guys still have plenty. I still had civilian muskets. I'm told the militia regiments I had given. Yeah, you're Charlevilles, but we have 424 left in the arsenal, so you're going to stick with the Charlevilles for now. And the fort. Back down to Hartford. Leicester, let's abandon that. Chief Engineer, what do we want to give you? All right, finish the Virginia 676s. We start doing hunter rifles. Let's do the military engineers unlock this tree. Make sure all of our trees are unlocked. Army innovations in 4 days. I'll save the prestige. So I rent more factories. think we're good. Don't need any ships. We need to put more money into intelligence. Then they're immediately sending people at Leicester. That or Fort Stevens. I don't know where they're going. But we need to get clear. The militia needs to be clear of these regiments. Nope, looks like they're coming out to attack Hall. Oh, sending a regiment over to Leicester. Good. Excellent. We got here. Search for enemy ships. There we go. What are they fighting? Oh, they're going to lose this fight. Shit, get out of there. They're going to lose that. Oh, they're going after Arnold.
Charge forward.
700 regulars. Moores Creek Bridge. Revolutionaries drive loyalists from Moores Creek Bridge, North Carolina. The victory of North Carolina Provincial Militia Force marked a decisive turning point of revolution in North Carolina. Oh, this was the, I think this was the last Highland Charge, is what this is known as. I think that's what that is. We got plussed up recruits for a few days.
Press the attack.
Yeah, imagine explaining that to His Majesty. Please, go take Leicester so I can go capture you guys. I guess they were not able to get out. Alright, Providence. Clear the benches. Supply wagons. Go get these guys.
Regroup here. Hold the line. Keep moving.
More regiments we destroy, the better chances we have. I think the majority of their forces are now in Canada. Alright, so we know they're right. There they are. Now they're going to come right at us again. I think I need to disband one of Robinson's companies and give him a battery. Also, just kind of use him as my shock force also. They're gonna... Oh, they're not gonna charge us this time? That'll be a first. Oh, nope, they are. They're kind of heading off towards the flank. Everybody, jump on that regiment, or company. Continental line, advance. Just push in. We're not going to wipe the regiment, but we're going to get as many of these guys as we can. There's that regiment captured. Or that company. There's another company, another company. Catch up to those guys, please. That company's captured. And that company's going to get away. Capture this company, please. If there's only one company on the map, we can chase it down and capture it on the campaign map. Which is what I want. We don't want to let them rebuild. There we go. So, yeah, the one company's getting away. We did lose 96 men, but we took down the entire regiment again, so I'm happy with that. There they go. They just surrendered to us, too. Perfect. Just sent another regiment down to Boston. So they're emptying the northern cities and reinforcing Boston from there. That's the issue. Three's finished. Good. So raise funds. Yes. And I don't need to develop 4-pound gallopers. Let's go for tactics. Production and 5% cover, then gunling for the experience and fortification penetration. We don't need ammunition. We got plenty. Okay, these guys are reinforcing. It's going to take a minute, but we get a lot of recruits there. Looks like I've lost a chunk of my fleet. Yeah. Fewer people I have to pay. And not sending anybody to retake the forts. Arnold scouting mission. I want you to head up to Portsmouth and see what's there.
Advance quickly.
These are reinforcing Boston and not going to retake these locations, even though I have. Raid of Nassau. American forces launched a surprise attack on Nassau, the capital of British-held Bahamas. Primary goal of the raid was to secure urgently needed military supplies, including gunpowder and artillery for the Continental Army. 100 ammo. 600 watt. Why are my tooltips not coming up? Whatever. Portsmouth's got a regiment. What does Salem got? Salem's got a regiment. Let's take a look at Falmouth. Falmouth's got a regiment. Fort George. More than one regiment. I got two there. All right. Back down to Hartford. 800. You get into town. You guys are all reinforced. I think we may make a move on Boston. So honestly, I've only lost one full regiment of militia, and that doesn't really mean much to me. Iroquois diplomatic efforts. We attempt to negotiate with the Iroquois to secure their neutrality or support. We reached a great progress. It seems the tension between us is lower. Good. House, church is under construction. 139 days to build a church. Wow. I think New York's not as populated in this time period as it is today. They have like no way of building stuff there right now. Did we make a move on Providence? On Boston. We're building a new company. Regional warehouse and supply stretcher. And that goes down to minus 5% production cost. Ammunition provision, ammunition limit, and weather attrition. Minus weather attrition. I'll take minus weather attrition. We capture another 168 of what? Brown Besses, okay. You can always use those. It did. New York was not the population center it is today. War. In a stunning turn of events, reports from diplomatic sources indicate the Iroquois and Cherokee officially entered... Okay, it's Indian tribes fighting each other. But if they're fighting each other, they're not fighting us, so I'll take that. So... Man, do I make the move or not? I don't want to raise another militia regiment. I need another line regiment. It's now March, moving into the spring campaign season, which means there's going to be more Brits on the way. But I'm surprised by the fact... Construct infrastructure in Leicester. Yeah, sure, why not? Is there something building there already? Or I said no. Oh, well, building a road now. $200 gold, thank you. Now let's give him the rum. Speaking of which, can I make a rum distillery? Granary, textiles, provisions. But there's a way of making rum. What I want to really do is head right back up into Canada, but they have so many reinforcements up there. It's going to be bloody. I need Boston. But if I move against Boston, they're going to empty out Salem and Portsmouth also. And I still have that mission for Protecting Providence. "20 days left on Protecting Providence." I think we can wait. Oh. Gotta go to our main tree. We need to... New weapon, new regiment, new company. Dragoons. 81 days. But we need them. That's a project I should have done before the winter. Town Hall in Providence is repaired. That took a long time. And we'll take the gifts. Let's improve the recruiting house here in Providence. Where's a good place to build? You have grain, so you're a good place to build a farm. You're a good place to build a farm. He's already filled up. Bennington's building. Fort Lovell, I'm not doing. Albany's got a road under construction. Leicester, Kingston, Hatfield, Hartford, Fort Stevens. Not letting me get too many New York locations. Okay. There we go. Building a farm at Bennington. 100+ days. To knock the road back. Let's put that back. Nope. Let's put that down. Yeah, let's do the farm there. I'm really up in the air about moving against Boston. Printing of state constitutions. Several colonies continue to adopt and print their own state constitutions, reflecting a shift towards independent governance, plus 5% on government structure. Do I empty the benches at Fort Rice and Hatfield? I don't want to give up the garrison at Fort Rice because there's 700 prisoners there. I can give up the garrison there. What are you armed with? Let's give you some U.S.-made muskets. We only got 562. I need way more of these things. I don't even have enough to issue out to all 4 companies, so let's forget that. What does my production look like? I'm making 23 per day. We were making more than that. Use ammo by 1 and increase that. Now it's 29 per day. What's going on? We were actually making more. Now it's 46 per day. That's not how many. You got to keep producing ammunition also. Want at least 2 per day on the ammo. We need to produce guns. I think we sell that naval 4-pounders off. Yeah, let's sell those. I got a bunch of them, I think. I got 11 of those. 785, that's not a lot. Yep, live again. I just waited a little bit and then restarted. Conflict of loyalties. British officers have personal connections or ties to the colonies, so we gained 14 specialists. Okay. All right, yeah, let's take Hatfields out. Send them to Providence. Leicester, clear out. Come down to Providence. Fort, clear out.
Push through.
Providence, clear the benches. Somebody's got to level up. How much longer on that mission? 9 days. Yeah, I think we can risk it. Snows are melting. It's now April 2nd. How many men are in this force? 5,400. Let's move on, Boston, boys. Heading up to Boston, ho, ho, ho. Heading up to Boston.
Aim true. Like them. Aim Charge true. Forward.
Yeah, boys, we're coming in.
Press the attack. Aim Charge forward.
Major battle about to start. Boys, back off. Do I have everybody here? Yes, I do. And so do they. We're either going to take Boston or we're going to fail. But if we could take down a big chunk of this army and push north, that should allow us to take Canada. Remember, boys, chicks dig scars and glory lasts forever. To Boston. Yep. All right, not happy with the way this is laid out. Welcome to the Battle of Boston. All right, militia's back here. That's fine. Protecting supply wagon. Okay. Who's this? I like where you are. Put your guns right there. So we got 2 militia regiments backed on you. So you come over here on this side of that battery. Over here. Hall. Line up there. Robinson, you're right there. It's another militia regiment. I'm going to put them up just to watch this flank. Am I missing a line regiment somewhere? Oh, no, back here. Oh, there's one line regiment. Oh, they're back here. Okay, we're another militia regiment. So I got to move them up immediately, get their guns into action. Tie in this line a little better. Yes. I'm going to try and save the militia for the very end of the fight, because they may be my cleanup force. Arnold, you're on this flank. Front paw, you're over here. Supplies, I'm just going to put you right there. They are rushing forward again. Everybody's firing. Oh, even the militia up here is engaged. We routed one company, but they'll come back into the fight. Try and get you on a flank. It's about to go. Line's holding, but we are taking casualties. Boys up. They are stronging the center. And I can't tell if it's shifting in their favor or not, but I think we're doing enough damage where it's not. More rifles on the line, please. Militia kind of hung in a little better up here than I expected them to. Still shifting in their favor. That's not good. Take out that company so we can start moving. We can roll this flank a little more easily down here. You shift out this company. We can start wrapping. Good. Boys, come up. Center is still holding. Left's not doing so hot, but that's fine. Fire at them. Don't fire at their fleeing units. Fire at the guys who are shooting at you. All right, wrap up. Move up. Get in their faces. Let's go. These guys that are coming back. See if we can't take down Gage in this fight. Condition. Get those guns. Don't let them canister us. Battery just surrendered. First prisoners. These guys surrendered and then unsurrendered. Yeah, they are done. Advance. Any regiments that are not totally busted, advance. But you guys are on this flank. Blackwell, you still haven't even gotten into position. Alcazar, where are you? I sent your boys in piecemeal, didn't I? Punch it up. Bad Andersonville doesn't exist yet. But then again, we can just send them to freeze in New York. It's still strong over on this flank. That's a problem. This flank is basically collapsed. There they go. More captured. Keep going, boys. Keep going. You can grab anybody. A chunk of their army is still going to get away, and that's not a good thing. Battery's riding right at us. You gotta love that. Get them. There we go, another captured company. I think too many of them are getting away, but without cavalry, there's nothing I can do. All right, went in with 5,713 men and 12 guns against 4,697 men and 8 guns. And they have a lot of artillery this time. We lost 1,332 men. They lost 2,524, all 8 guns, and we captured another 272. So we took down a little over 50% of their force. Now it's time to march into Boston. And order somebody to create Dropkick Murphys. That fight could have gone either way. My left flank was collapsing. I think we just got very lucky. That was basically a friggin' Rochambeau.
Charge the attack.
Next up, we take Salem and recreate the witch trials with some British prisoners. Look at this, they're coming back at us. Or are they trying to protect Salem? I don't know if they want to come in and engage or not. Why would you guys go out and around like that? Oh, crap, we stopped capturing Boston. Somebody get in there. He's coming back for more, it looks like. Yeah, he's ready for another round. British mobilization in Quebec. The British are sending reinforcements to protect the province of Quebec, commanded by General Burgoyne. It's rumored that they consist of Hessian and Indian mercenaries. They are reinforcing. Capture Boston as quickly as possible. We got to move on. We got to push this advantage. There we go. Boston is ours. Let's pull everybody back towards Boston. How many men can it hold? 6,550. Yeah, we can put everybody in here. I'll leave the poachers alone. 20,000 gold, another 50 prestige. We finally captured Boston as a major blow against the British invaders. By securing Boston, we significantly decreased British army presence in our northern lands. Not really. There's a ton of them up in Canada.
Aim true.
All right, everybody take some time off at the Boston pubs. Well-deserved rest, boys. Let's immediately build a church here, get that loyalty up. Salem Redcoat Baptism, yep. I'm thinking about recreating the witch trials with the prisoners. Did I start building something in Leicester? I do have something going on in Leicester. 16 more days. I was building a road. Okay. Now it's time for Christmas 1776 in Canada. Yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna march up the coastline this time and not go through the Hudson Valley, because we did make it almost. We made it all the way up here past Troy Rivera. Problem is, I don't want to give up the coastal region. And we lost Fort Ticonderoga. So had nobody garrisoning it. Looks like they're moving somebody to retake Fort Lovell. So that's another regiment I can wipe out by surrounding the fort. So, but I need men. 4,400 is more than enough to take on Gage at Salem. Time to invent waterboarding? Yeah. Well, back then they didn't use waterboarding. They put a board on your... They did rock boarding. They put a board on your chest and kept putting rocks on it until it crushed you to death. Wealth of Nations. Scottish economist Adam Smith publishes The Wealth of Nations in London, offering one of the world's first collected descriptions of what builds nations. Wealth and touching upon such broad topics as the division of labor, productivity, and free markets. Minus 10% resource excavation cost for 90 days. Okay. Since we hold Boston, which is the state capital, which should help us, 42 days on construction of a church. Okay. What's that going on Middleburg? Did I build a market here? I did. What do they produce there? Saltpeter and wheat. Well, he's fairly low over here. You know, we didn't get a message, but I think we lost all of our ships. Yeah, we never got a message, but we lost all of our ships. We got $31,000. Let's buy some stuff. I got 5,000 Brown Besses in storage. Holy crap. And I do have enough United States muskets now to arm some more of my militia regiments. Thankfully, I don't have to pay for those since I'm producing them. Be armed with. Are you still carrying the Charlevilles? Okay. You guys have the United States. Actually, I should change that to U.S. so I know you have the U.S. muskets. Same with you. You guys have the U.S.'s. You guys have US's. What I should do is build a recruiting house here also. But church is a priority to get their loyalty up. And I should also build a market. Which I can't build here. Really? Oh no, there it is, merchant stalls. Income 151, yes. That's a worthwhile investment. Protect Providence. We successfully protected it. Another 5,000 gold, thank you. Run this at a little bit of an advanced speed. Try and get our numbers up. 11 days for them to get reinforcements. Halifax Resolves. North Carolina Provincial Congress adopts the Halifax Resolves, encouraging delegates to the Continental Congress from all the colonies to finally push for independence. This is the first official action the colonies calling for independence from Great Britain. Plus 20% recruits for 30 days in New Hampshire. Yeah, that's in New Hampshire. We're in Massachusetts. Doesn't help me. Boston is producing furs. Good. Our numbers are rising. I'm going to let the map run. I'm going to go take a bio break real fast. Alright, I'm back. What do we got here? 200 prisoners for 10 ammunition. No. Not happening. So we're slowly gaining recruits. Trade offer, 2 furs for 11 ammo. Better relations, I'll take it. We don't really have an ammunition problem right now. Now I'm going to have to leave a garrison in Boston. I don't like that. Actually, yeah, I can leave the weakest militia regiment behind is what I can do. Oh, what happened here? Fort Frederick was lost. They're pushing down the valley. Okay. They're moving on Saratoga. son of a... All right. So you're going to stay behind. One more day for you. Let's pull that along. To Salem. Burn the witches.
Press the attack. Flank them.
All right, let's finish this army off if we can. If I can wipe out a few more of these regiments, it should force them to send some down from Canada. We're all right in front of each other. Where are all my batteries? He's going to advance into the teeth of them. Now they're advancing at us, and we're in the wood line, so you know what? Yeah. Let them come. There we go. Hit them with the canister. That's a weak regiment. Already breaking some companies. What I want to see. of ours broke. Kind of wrapping around there where Gage is. Refuse this flank, but I don't think I'll be able to. Skirmishers out there, shit. Boys, forward. Yeah. And actually, canister and grape are two different things. Kind of grape went out of use. Oh, shit. Don't charge that. Just engage it. Once again, a bloody affair. A lot of my companies are collapsing because they have these guys all over my flank. There we go, prisoners. More prisoners. Why aren't you guys charging? They are running again. Still some strong units. I can't do anything about that. You boys catch up to that battery. But a bunch of their smaller companies didn't surrender to us. There we go. Get that battery. Take it out. Boys can stop firing into the backs of friendlies, please. Now you can shoot these guys in the back. Or chase them down. Whichever works. Don't let them leave with the guns. And pretty even on numbers in my losses. I actually lost 2 guns, really. I lost 619 men and 2 guns. They lost 752 men, 2 guns, another 168 captured. U.S. Navy was the last one to switch over to canister, really. Wouldn't surprise me. Like, our government was not big on funding the military for a very, very long... Not like it is today, but back when the country was founded, military funding was non-existent. We didn't even have a standing military for a very long time. Because we really didn't need one. Yep. A couple more units, companies just surrendered to us. Some regiments surrendered to us. That one's getting away. So we beat down some of those regiments and it forced them to surrender, which is good.
Hold the line.
The more towns we capture in mass, the better our loyalty will get. Bunch of weapons captured. Nice. All right, he's down to 1,400 men at Portsmouth. What do I have? 3,100. Can't keep this up without replacements. You grab what's in town. I'm going to have to leave another militia company behind, another militia regiment behind. Ensure loyalty. That's going to be a constant issue. Six cigars. Don't need to sell them yet. Not even not really. I mean, we had the American Legion at one point, which got disbanded. The U.S. never really had a standing army. All right, you guys picked up everybody who was in town, so I got to leave one of these militia regiments behind. That will be you. All right, everybody, cross the river. Time for Portsmouth.
Aim true.
I can't tell if they're moving men against Fort Lovell or not. Two full-strength That's a 4-company regiment. That's a full-strength regiment. That's an under-strength regiment. Yeah, they never put money into the military at all. At all. Because the U.S. military, the U.S. relied on the militia. So it was basically every state had its own army. At one time, New York State, I think, had 5 or 6 divisions on its own. And the militia standing in front of the regulars. Are you kidding me? Boys up on the high ground, that'll help them. You get behind the line. They're going to advance right at these boys. Get the militia right behind them. My assault regiment's downgraded a bit. Two of the companies have combined together. You guys come back here. And one of my officers is wounded. Of course they are. My avatar. Get up here. Go some prisoners. Taking friendly fire from the artillery. Awesome. Get that battery. And there they go. Get after them. More prisoners. Here we go. Keep giving me prisoners. Paul said so. No. Gotta wipe these regiments out. They're getting away. More over here. Just shoot them. Knock that company down. Oh, and they surrendered. Nice. Looks like that's it. Only 214 casualties this time, so there's 600. Not something I'm used to seeing. Killed 600, captured 4 of their 5 guns, and captured another 337 men. The War of 1812, at any given time, until about 1830, Navy had only had about 500 men. Yeah. All right. Time to move into Portsmouth.
Press the attack.
Why would you guys go that way? That doesn't make any sense. There's a road here, and you guys are going... I don't know. Doesn't make... The movement does not make sense sometimes. Sea invasion warning. One of our ships has spotted the fleet. The captain has been following the fleet from a distance of a couple of days now. In the course of fleet and the existence of troop ships, our captain assumes that it's an invasion fleet that will arrive within 2 weeks. Where's it going? That's the question. A lot of supplies we just picked up. Yeah, except for that one duel where they sent out the frigate that was basically made of like green pine and got like ripped apart. All these guys need reinforcements. 32 in Portsmouth. Oh, it's my weakest unit. No, you are. Yeah, this is true, but but your Navy decided to take those fights because they, thought they were better. Where's that invasion fleet going? There it is. I think that's it. Do I have to hold my push north off? Column Salem's repaired. Construction Leicester is complete. And what's coming up on finishing? Artillery tactics, 5 days. I'll wait for that. 14 days on intelligence. I'll speed that up. Now up to 8%. 21 days left on that church. All right, let's go see what's at Falmouth. $1,200 men.
Keep moving.
It's 2 regiments, okay.
Push through.
More recruits in Boston, good. Days till you strengthen up again. Just going to leave my army here for right now. Try to get at least this 1 regiment back up to strength. Project's finished. Alright, so we're going to work on spycraft. Minus 3% intelligence cost. We need that. That stuff's expensive. I'm not worried about speeding up the Navy stuff at all. Who's funding the training? Rent another factory. 2,840. Let's put that down to 0.6. Point 0.7. Okay. See an asterisk. That means it's lower. The graphics are tiny, but there is an asterisk there. It says it's lower than expected. What's the problem here? Not enough ammunition to train the unit. Okay. I don't need you to train them. I need men in the ranks. Rhode Island General Assembly passed an act declaring Rhode Island an independent state, becoming the first American colony to renounce allegiance to King George III of Great Britain. 5% government structure. Just saw a flotilla of like 18 ships right there. It kind of scared me. There it is. Is that the invasion fleet or is that just a flotilla of 18 ships? Because the thought of that invasion fleet's kind of scaring me. Construct armory in Hartford. Do that. The underground resistance is asking for money. Massachusetts Bay government wants to organize people's squads to search for spies on the streets of cities. However, there's not enough money for this. They ask for our financial assistance and insist that this matter of extreme importance, which means that refusal is highly undesirable. I got the money. I got 60,000 right now. I'll bring our loyalty up by 4%, so let's do it. That means more recruits. How do I not have enough ammo? There's just not enough ammo in town. No, there's ammunition in town. Why is there an ammunition? Okay, there are rumors that a British fleet carrying a large army is heading to land at the shore of Falmouth. We don't have any confirmation that this is real, but it should be wise to get prepared for the worst and send some of our troops to the area. So, it looks like we were moving against Falmouth sooner than I expected. If they're going to get reinforced there, we should take it.
Forward! Regroup here.
Let's raise a militia company here. I have to sign an officer. That sucks. That will ensure loyalty. Portsmouth for now, since the loyalties are low. No, that's at 67%. That's considered part of New Hampshire, so I didn't need to leave them there. Oh, there it is. 6,400 men.
Hold the line.
Let's go. Let's go. 123 of what? Brown buses. I got plenty of them.
Charge forward.
And what's 60? Ah, shit. We can't fight 6,400. Pull back. We can't fight that. We cannot fight that. That'll be over 7,000 men. There was no way we were fighting that.
Regroup here.
It's up to 6,400, man. I don't know if it is 6,400. I don't know what our intelligence is on that. It's 12, 18, 900. That can't be right. 12, 18, 400. Yeah, Falmouth's getting heavily reinforced. Okay, we're going to pull back down to Hartford because I know they got a shit ton of men here. So we can refill our regiments. Tactics is finished. Don't need the 4-pound galloper. We'll take gunlaying. 5% unit experience plus 5% fortification penetration. 78 days. I'll take that. 33 more days on the dragoons. Adeline, how we doing this evening? Provoking civil unrest. Saboteurs incite local uprising and protests, exploiting grievances within colonial communities, divert focus of revolutionary leaders and troops. Increase funding for intelligence department. So Bennington, we lost Bennington because of an uprising. Where the hell's Bennington? Over here. Just outside of Albany. Take us a while to get down there. Hopefully they don't move against us anytime soon, but it looks like they're sending that force inland towards Fort Lovell. Which I'll take. If that gives me the opportunity to surround and take down those numbers, I will let them take that fort. It's a little back and forth, as you would expect.
Push through.
Having to order units individually is annoying as hell. And it looks like they're taking Portsmouth back. I'll get you guys out. I don't have any transports to move you. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. You guys are down by a company. I didn't even realize that. Yep, that regiment just surrendered, and they got a lot of men moving south. All right, we're going to empty Salem. You guys get out of there. Pull back on Boston. I may have to evac Boston. Shit. Hmm. Crap. Days on those dragoons. Oh, that training level. That's where our ammunition's going. We don't have enough. Wait. Yeah, okay. I thought I had that at 7 already. That's up to 3 per day. We're still 29 per day on the muskets. That's fine. That's a lot of regulars. Oh, shit. Evacuate Boston. Come down to Providence.
Press the attack.
Actually, Flynn, you go to Leicester. They're chasing us. Mother... All right, I think this is a good place to end this stream. Leave you guys with a little bit of a cliffhanger here, because this is going to turn interesting. Ugh. And I got to think about what I'm going to do, because this is... They dropped 6,000 men there, and I have nowhere near the capabilities to fight back against that. Unless they spread their men out to garrison the towns, I don't know what I'm going to do. So once again, as always, thank you for joining me during the stream. For those who hung out the entire time, thank you very much. I can't hold against that. I got to give up Boston. Salem and Portsmouth are already fallen. I'm about to lose another militia regiment I just paid for. Actually, it's an experienced regiment too. I'm going to have to pull Arnold and the remaining regiment back towards Hartford, and hope. I'm going to have to repeat my strategy for taking Boston. Hopefully, they farm their troops out to the surrounding towns, and I'll just have to recapture them over again, and slowly whittle down their numbers that way. It's the only way I can win. It's the only way I can do it. So that'll be for next episode. So once again, if you're a new viewer, return viewer, not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so the next video comes out. Following the series, enjoying it, don't forget to bayonet that like button, but stroke that comment section. And I'll see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.